bless you. Thanks for always supporting us. Thanks for watching us. You are the reason why. Kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ náà? Good morning, God bless you. We appreciate you. We love you. Kí ni ẹ o? Bí a kò sọ̀rọ̀ náà, people are not watching now.
Let me talk
We appreciate you. We thank you. And then we say you are the reason why we are here this morning. We appreciate you. We love you. Thank you so much for watching us this morning. You are welcome to bystanders at the newsstand this morning. Thank you for watching. Thank you for staying with us. Thank you for supporting us. We say we love you. We appreciate you. And then we thank you so much. There was a technical glitch this morning. I will have to once again repeat everything that I've done this morning. If you are watching, click on that like button. You are the reason why we are here this morning. God bless all our esteemed viewers. Thank you so much this morning. So let me do it again. I have to do what I did the other time. We are just starting again. Look at we are just. So which way Nigeria? Yesterday, let me see whether it's on the news platform this morning. Yesterday, I saw myself for myself. It is here. APC PDP trade blames over Edo election tribunal shooting. I saw somebody carrying double barrel, a gun. It's on Twitter. He was walking majestically, threatening people. A non-state actor in Nigeria. He was carrying a gun. He was threatening people. There were even two. He was walking in the streets of Benin City. So Vanguard has captioned it here. APC PDP trade blames over Edo election tribunal shooting. I'm talking about a non-state actor, not a police, not a soldier, not a DSS, not an NSCDC. Somebody carrying a gun, walking about, threatening to shoot, threatening to cause mayhem. And we are asking ourselves why there's so much insecurity in Nigeria. There's so much insecurity because non-state actors are being given power. Somebody can look at you and tell you, I will make you disappear. My brother, run for your life, it will make you disappear. Who are when you say yes, Boko Haram bandits, who are sponsoring them? These people, they are human beings. Before election comes, before election, you see politicians, they allegedly give people all this, give them ammunitions. After election, can you collect it from them? Àwọn ìbọn tẹ́tí fún wọn ṣe lè gbá padà ni. You give them ammunition, you give them something. They threaten people up and down. After election, can you now call them and say, come, bring it back? No. They now use that same thing to threaten people, to rob, sometimes to maim, sometimes to kill people. Our politicians, please, let us know what you are doing in Nigeria. It is time you take the security of life of Nigerians seriously. Somebody in Edo State, I saw this thing, carrying guns, walking brazenly.
majestically.
Can we continue like this as a nation? We all want to go forward as a nation. But then, we can't continue like this morning. Mr. Raf is behind me here. But Mr. Raf will talk tomorrow. He's behind me. I can see him. He's behind me here. Mr. Raf will talk tomorrow. He'll be here. We are setting some things, but he'll talk tomorrow on this platform here. Let me have Mr. Femi this morning. Let's start this conversation this morning. Let's start from that Edo scenario. Mr. Raf will talk tomorrow. He's here. We'll talk tomorrow. Let's have this conversation from here. Come and look at it. APC PDP trade blame over Edo election tribunal. Mr. Raf, I'm happy to see you today, but then tomorrow we start. Tomorrow Friday we start our conversation. How do you see this shooting? Somebody threatening a state, threatening people because of electoral tribunal. Let's start from there this morning. What's your opinion about that?
Well, it is very obvious
who is responsible for that kind of a thing. I will not mention any party, but logically, let's reason. We have two parties that are contesting here. One want to collect his mandate that he felt that they have stolen it. The other one want to defend it. Logically, who will create that kind of a scenario? Of course, it is the one that has that mandate in his hand. He will not want to release it. For him not to release that mandate, he have to create chaos so that people will not be able to sit down, and some of the things that they cover will not be able to expose. Yoruba ní pátápátá láàfọ́jú kùnàkùnà là ń dẹ́tẹ̀ ojú àfọ̀fọ́tọ̀ ìjà ní dálẹ̀ àkéèdíjú kọ̀ǹkọ̀díjú àìtódòótọ́ sí ni. I think that one you see carry gun, they are APC talks. There is no matter of a trading blame because it is APC that hold that power. It is PDP that want to collect it through judiciary. Logically, the party that can organize that kind of a thing is APC, because PDP will not want to do something like that. If they do something like that, and the tribunal, they were unable to sit down, how will they able to establish their fact that APC still their mandate? So there is no matter of, if they are just trading blame, they are just trading blame for nothing. It is obvious. I'm very sorry to say it, but that's my own opinion, and logically, that's all. If PDP go and cause mayhem in that place, giving talks, go and cause mayhem, and they disallow judge to deliver judgment, then they are doing themselves. That means something is wrong with them upset. So I think the one that has power, we not want truth to come out. Very simple as that, Mr. Adilwan. But it's very, very unfortunate that at this 21st century that everybody is clamoring for democracy. This is the kind of democracy Nigeria want to be practicing. We saw what just happened in Ghana when the election was conducted, the presidential election for that matter, and there was a peaceful transition. Nothing happened. We are talking about local government election in Edo here.
Good morning, sir.
Thanks for being there
Dr.
for us.
Ukwoji, thank you so much for watching this morning.
Thank you, sir.
Craig, God bless you.
Thank you, sir.
Adike Alonge, yes, there's something, it's an internal disciplinary mechanism. That's why, for now, Mr. Raf is not talking for like 2 weeks now. But like I said, this platform, nobody's bigger than this platform. Everybody must adhere to some kind of strict discipline. We don't want anybody to look like we are bigger than this platform. So that is why he adheres to the how do I put it, the ethics of how we want this place to be. We don't want violence. We don't want people shouting at each other. We are here because of this place is a very peaceful environment. We don't want any kind of how do I put it, tribal or religious issue here. That is why. But by tomorrow, Mr. Raf will resume with us tomorrow. We'll start talking from tomorrow. So God bless you, all of you. God bless you for watching us. Omo Odua, God bless you. Let me start again. King Joe Ogba, God bless you.
Our king.
Dr. Ukwoji, God bless you.
Doctor, thank you.
Mr. Oladewale, God bless you. Mazi Tunde Okafor, God bless you. Mr. Adejelonge, God bless you. Mr. Craig, God bless you. Ms. Dalis Oyabo, God bless you. Because we have started before already. They have some technical glitches. That's why I have to appreciate them again this morning. We started before already. But, Nigeria, network, no light and everything. So, Mr. Luashin, God bless you. All of you, we say we appreciate you. We love you. And you are the reason why. Mr. Slesson, God bless you. Thank you for watching. And if you are watching, click on that like button. Let's have conversation this morning. So you can now, Yoruba stakeholders are meeting. They say Boko Haram, Iswap, bandits have no place in Yoruba land. Do you think that this word will be met with actions by the Yoruba leaders?
That's just the point. It's that action that you talk about. It's not matter of mouth. It's not matter of mouth, and it's not all about talking alone without action. What are the synergy? What are the security system they are going to establish in the community, in the village? Because Inugbo, Laburungbe, it is all these evil people that are living in the forest. So that means started from Baale. that system will start from our Bale, because they are the one that overshadow the affairs of villages, and they are the one that very near to the forest. And these people, we know how they operate. They operate in the forest, and to achieve that one, it's not only for the function of a traditional ruler and the leader, it is the function of everybody in Yoruba land, including small kids, because at this moment, all hands must be on the deck. If we watch it and we think that it's not our problem, one day it will become our problem. We cannot be watching and say, that one is happening in Oyo, or it's only happening in Ondo State. After they have taken over Ondo State, they are coming to Lagos State. God forbid bad thing. Insecurity first started in Borno. It was Borno that first started. Before you enter to Yobe, enter Adamawa, enter Kano, also share part of it. Kaduna, it has escalated now. They are taking it into our own land now. So it is business of everybody in the Southwest. Yoruba tata ejo edide, ojulala kan fin sorry. We just have to be vigilant all the time. And all the Sabo, I think maybe they should establish a monitoring team at Sabo every week. Maybe some people that will be disguised as somebody that wants to buy cow and go to in their midst and watch them. Any strange move, please report to the appropriate quarters. You report, they don't answer you. Come on social media, talk. If you talk on social media, everybody will know that something is happening in a particular place. Please, it's beyond talking, and it's not the function of our traditional ruler or our government functionary. Again, it is the collective responsibility of every Omo Oduduwa, Omo Yoruba Tata, to protect our environment. We will not witness what we witness in Iloni again. But I want to I want to thank all Yoruba people, because we are not, it's like we are waking up now and we are not ready to tolerate nonsense. Every attempt to subject us to Fulani or to bring nonsense to our region has been strictly rejected. We rejected Sharia. We say both three religious leaders come together and say no to Sharia. Attempt to bring a Fulani man to come and become Alaafin in Oyo, it doesn't work. Attempt to establish Lakurawa and the Iswap in the Southwest, we will kick it out also by the special grace of God. If anybody in the name of religion, I've been saying it, and I will still say it this morning, in the name of religious sentiment or sympathy with anybody that want to establish Boko Haram or Iswap or Lakurawa or banditry in the Southwest, if you blindfolded with religion and you allow them, you allow the bad egg to be ash in our environment, in Yoruba land, you will fall victim. God will not agree with you. You will fall victim. The first bomb, as I usually say, it will drop on you or your son or your daughter, or it will wipe away all your family. That is what's going to happen. Àwọn alálẹ̀ Yorùbá wọn ò ní gbà fún yín, by the special grace of God. That is the point.
So, but are you not afraid that these people, they might infiltrate Yoruba land through religion? To infiltrate Igbo land through religion will be very hard. The Igbos are majorly Christians.
Yes.
To infiltrate the South, I mean the Niger Delta, through religion will be very hard. They are majorly Christians. But Yorubas have mixture of Muslims and Christians. Are you not afraid that they may go through Oyo and
Osun? That's where I'm going. And that's why I'm telling them that they should not let religion, they should not be blindfolded by religions, so that they do not subject us to Fulani. After subjecting us to Fulani, their own son will serve as a slave. If you ready to be a slave, please, like somebody like Timiede that went to kneel down for Emir at Ilorin, please, if you want to be Emir slave, relocate to Ilorin, abdicate that stone, and go and be serving as a LS Yoba or whatever, or one of the alimentary chief. Just relocate yourself to Ilorin and go and subject yourself to Fulani slave, not in our Yoruba, not on our throne, or in our Yoruba land. Anybody that, because of one nonsense religion, be it Christian, be it Muslim, that want to undermine our heritage in Yoruba land, God will not agree with you. God will not give you chance. You will not, honestly speaking, you will not succeed in any effort. Because that's the point Mr. Rilu has pointed out. It's the point of a religion. It's not that they are also free in the Southeast. Though. It was their boys that came out and said no to Fulani bad egg in the Southeast. Do you know that Opus Oduma wanted to establish a camp, refugee camp in the Imo before boys came out and destroyed everything because you want the bad egg of Fulani to be hatched in the Southeast. They are using religions here. They want to use political system in the Southeast. That's why they planted Opus Oduma. So
Opus Oduma was planted.
You don't know. You don't know. Opus Oduma himself came out and said that it was Abakari that made him the governor. When the number 4 become number 1, how can you describe that one? And after after he achieved that one, to tell you that Afanja are everywhere. Somebody came here and he said the Afanjas. I said, where you will not see Afanja? Opus Oduma is Afanja. Opus Oduma that they make a governor in Imo State and he started scattering Imo State. I asked somebody one day that if it is Yoruba land, we observe something like that, we will have mellowed down and make the man finish his tenure and go. The man said no, no. Because after Opus Oduma became governor, he started putting finger into people's eyes. He destroyed church. He want to erect mosque. Mm-hmm. Imagine that kind of a thing. He started putting finger into people's eyes. Of God Almighty. So our kings will be prostrating for them. See how myopic my people are. See how myopic they are. When our home pastor went to visit them in Borno, so they will not know that Pastor Adeboye represents Almighty God, and the Borno Emir will stand up and prostrate for Adeboye. Or is it Adeboye that will go to Emir of Ilorin to greet Emir of Ilorin when he want to do crusade here? You expect that Oba to stand up for Adeboye. Lie, the Oba will remain there. It's Adeboye that he will use his discretion. It's either he squanch the way that because it's Adeboye that is looking for something. It is you who is looking for something that we have to pay homage. You are the one that you don't know the meaning of visiting somebody. You are the one that want to pay homage.
Let's do this last term. Tinubu is telling Nigerians, shun violence and promote unity. What are your opinions about that?
It's easier said than done. They are the one that say we should shun violence. Have they condemned that display of gun that we witnessed in Benin? Have they come out to condemn it? It's easier said than done. No. As they are saying, they should preach. They should preach. I mean, they should do what they are preaching. Tinubu should come out and condemn what happened in Benin. When some people bring out rubber barrel gun to threaten people that want to witness a court judgment. And those people should be arrested. So it's not about talking alone. It's about do what you preach. Don't do the system of do as I say. Don't do as I do. They too, they should also embrace peace and condemn violence by condemn people that's supposed to be condemned. So it's not about talking alone. It's not about talking alone. It's about do the needful. People that cause violence, what did you do to them? People that parade gun in Benin yesterday, what do you want to do to them? Fulani man that they arrested, that is causing havoc on our farm. What have you done to them? So it's not about preaching alone. It's about action.
Okay, thanks so much for coming. All of our viewers are having some kind of technical glitch and it's not really clear, but this is the first time, and by tomorrow, we are in Nigeria, we know what happens, networks, MTN is not even, that one is one side. So we are just managing to at least stay live because of all of our esteemed viewers. So David, come close to the mic, let's have discussion this morning. Good morning, sir. You are looking at the fact that President Tinubu yesterday said that this on the front page of the Nation, it says, Tinubu to Nigerians, shun violence and promote unity. In your opinion, look at his appointment. Do you believe that President Tinubu believes in the unity of Nigeria?
Mr. Williwan, good morning to all our viewers and good morning to everyone watching us across the globe. I think one of those things that has really kept Nigeria in this stage of quagmire has been the fact that there have been no unity among all Nigerians. We saw what Buhari did for 8 years. Buhari could only trust his own Fulani, and now President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has said he will continue for when the president stops, and now he has continued. Now, parliamentary, if an Igbo man becomes president, an Igbo man too will continue in such stride. Now, so now, where can we factor in the unity of the country? Whereby one person believes that it is my tribe alone who can dominate every strata and every sector of the economy. There will be no unity. There will be division. Because if you, as a Yoruba man, cannot trust a man from the eastern part of the country, then there's no unity. Then there was no unity. That was why Jonathan came up with the issue of confab, so as to seek redress about this division in the country. But some persons opposed it, and today those confab meetings, it is yet to be what implemented. So even the president himself is speaking about unity. Does he love the Igbo man? Does he love the Fulani man? Look at, see, it is obvious. Before you speak unity, but you yourself show the love, show the what example, show people that you care for them, irrespective of the tribe, irrespective of their belief. Show it. Have a sense of belonging. That's okay, fine. For the fact you hail from Nupe, Insecurity, Egbaman, Iwoman, I love you all. Give them appointment. You don't speak. See, you don't just come and say unity. It is always easier said than done. Don't be your brother. Tinubu never pack on the Yoruba put. Custom Yoruba, Army Yoruba, Aviation Yoruba, DG NEPA Yoruba, NNPC Yoruba, this one Yoruba, Moto Yoruba, AD Yoruba, and now you are coming to speak unity. Does that make sense? It does not make sense now. When you want to speak about unity, promote unity. Those who ought to promote unity are those in government authority. Show it by what example. You are promoting unity. Buhari will say, love your brother, love your brother. Now it's full everywhere. Tinubu has now, as my brother, there will be more anarchy in the land. These political, these politicians are even causing division in Nigeria. By every region ought to be what represented when it comes to federal character. You look for the president ought to watch out for competent people who could pilot the affairs of the country. But he feels that it is now a Yoruba, and now the Fulanis are crying heavily, saying they are marginalized, and those ones too should shut up.
Yes. Fulani should shut up.
They should shut up. They shut up. Because they also are the origin of this marginalization. If when power was being given to them, they have set a good precedence. Nothing like issue of this marginalization. Go to the US. The president can appoint anybody from Oklahoma, from California, irrespective of where the person comes from. As far as the person is to promote the interests of the Americans. But this one is a lie. Yoruba man does not trust an Igbo man. An Igbo man does not trust a Fulani man. That is why you see that the president is appointing people he feels his trust.
But let me take you on this. We saw appointments under the PDP. Obasanjo just seems to appoint people based on his own discretion merit. Different tribes enjoyed Obasanjo. Same thing applied to Yar'Adua. Same applied to Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. Are you not afraid that ever since the APC came to power, they will be having this kind of lopsidedness appointment?
Mr. Milan, just like what I've said one of those factors again are the individuals to it. Now, when Tinubu came to power, he said he will continue from where his boss stopped, which is Buhari. So I think PDP PDP was even far better compared to these ones. These ones, in terms of appointment, it has been a lopsided appointment. In terms of what economic policy, it has been backward. Look at what Sanusi said yesterday. Sanusi said he will not help them.
I wanted to read it to you.
Sanusi said he said he will not help them.
Daily Trust. He said, why I won't help Tinubu government. He said that the president lacks credible team, but presidency is not saying anything.
Ooh.
No, Emir Sanusi said, why I won't help Tinubu. He said that the president, they lack a credible team, but presidency is not saying anything. Let's start from there.
Some of the Yorubas will say Tinubu was prepared for this job. But between me and you, you know, Bola Ahmed Tinubu was never prepared for this job. Nobody in the world would go to Egypt, take a loan of 1 billion just to devalue naira. To you, does that make sense? And the CBN and the Minister of Finance and the coordinating Minister of the Economy, Wale Edun, approved it. Does it make sense to you? Look at Nigerian GDP ever since President Tinubu Azimofi. It is only Breno Omokri and those in government who have come to say that Nigerian economy has grown. We say that Nigerian economy, our GDP has increased, or our GDP has grown. But what are the yardsticks that has made our GDP grow? Where there is high rate of inflation, where there is poverty, where there is unemployment. What are the yardsticks? So I think, for me, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu should stop deceiving himself. You saw it that in the first state of Nigeria, people were being killed. Stampede occurred because people were rushing just to get food. It shows how bad and horrible our economy is. So I think the president, to me, is not prepared. I would never be prepared. I just want to become president. That is what the president did. Let me not become president, so that my name could also be on record. That see, I was once a president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. No good economic policy. We've seen it. So I think, for me, it is high time Nigerians need to come and see that what is the cause of this lopsidedness in the Nigerian economy, and then what is the way forward.
So Dr. Koji is saying that Mr. David you are still preaching unity in Nigeria after 64 years. Okay, Mr. Emmanuel is saying God bless this guy speaking in blue now, talking about you. Mr. Emmanuel, all of you.
I'm not speaking about unity. I'm speaking about how we Nigerians ourselves, we are not ready. We are not ready, because if truly we are ready, politicians will not take us for a ride. Come 2027, some persons will still go and vote Tinubu again. Some persons will still give votes to Tinubu, and when the president himself cannot tell Nigerians what he has done. Look at the presidential media chat he did in Lagos. The only thing I could take away from that media chat was the fact that my friend that used to use 4 Rolls Royce is now driving Honda. Does that make sense to you? You've not tell Nigerians how you've affected every sector, how you've impacted the health sector, the finance, how you've been able to empower small-scale business. Don't see, the small-scale business is paramount in every economy. The government needs to put policies in place to help small scale business, because if small scale business dies, economy is no more.
Adike Longa is saying, like I said, if you are watching click on that like button and let's have conversation. He said, Nnamdi Kanu is languishing in prison and Tinubu talking about unity. You are watching, he said, all A Biafra. What's your opinion about that?
Mr. William, those keeping Mazen Kanu is even beyond Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
Who do you think are those people
Those
keeping
keeping
Nnamdi
Mazen Kanu out, that is Southeastern governors. I've always said it here. Tinubu, Mazen Kanu is a threat to the Southeastern governor and then a threat to the unity of Nigeria. You know it. Anyone that wants to organize Nigeria would be kept in detention. Mr. William, you know it. The Southeastern governors knows that Kanu has outshined them. When Kanu speaks and the Southeastern governor speaks, the people would obey Mazen Kanu than the governor. So by doing so, they are doing everything possible to keep Mazen Kanu in there forever.
So you are saying that it is more of the Southeastern governors that are keeping Nnamdi Kanu?
Yes, who is keeping? So you think it is President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, when the Southeastern governor came out and see they will meet with the president said they should go, all the Southeastern governors should go and sign, should at least address a letter to him stating why Kanu should be released, and then give them a clause that if Mazen Kanu is being released, he will not threaten the unity of Nigeria again. How many of them have written that letter? The president gave them a condition. If fully they want Kanu to be out, even if that condition is not favorable to them, why don't they? Tinubu told them that go and write letter, bring letter, come. Me, I will release Kanu.
But the Southeastern governors, they are playing.
Yes. Tinubu told them, bring letter, come, write letter, all of you, attach your name there, bring letter, come. And then there was a clause given to them. If fully they want Kanu out, they for no write letter. The major problem of the Southeast are the Southeastern leaders themselves. You think Senator Oji Kanu wants Kanu to be released? All those things are just eye service. Kanu is influential. Kanu in the southeastern part of the country. You know it's Mr. William. And now those men will not want Kanu to come and put in division to where they are getting their daily bread.
Let's go to Boko Haram. This is Vanguard is saying this morning. Vanguard says, why Boko Haram bandits thrive? Air generals, commanders allege NGOs, others aiding terrorists. You agree that some NGOs may be aiding terrorists in Nigeria?
Nobody is aiding terrorists. Nobody is aiding terrorism. Means, since 2015, we've been battling with all this nonsense. Since 2015, is it not a thing of shame? Mr. William, if I make you president today, I am very sure you put an end to this issue of insecurity, because you are ready and willing to do it, Abi. Mr. William, if there is no willingness, if you are not ready to do something, you will allow those things to thrive, even if that thing wants to spoil.
When Jonathan started,
these men are not willing to put an end to insecurity, because the chief of army staff would go to the National Assembly every year to defend budgets. He will bring in that we must buy AK-47, using the insecurity as an excuse for more allocation. You don't know how much Butai collect chop. Butai bought a house in Dubai. What how much? $1 billion.
Ramsey Ezigbo, good morning, God bless you. Ugo Chukwu Kejimka, good morning and God bless you. We love you here. Thanks for coming. And let's round off with this. Number one, Dr. Okoji is saying the truth is that we are not one and we are not meant to be together. Do you agree with his opinion?
Mr. Billy One, you know, during the
and if you are watching, click on that like button, like. Let's have
amalgamation, the Southern and other property. You know that we were all forced to be together. But the truth is that, Mr. William, the marriage will not work, and the marriage has never worked. But some elements is still holding this country in the sense that they are benefiting from it. The British, the Fulanis, and the Yorubas.
No. The British are benefiting from Nigeria,
Yes.
the Fulanis, and the Yorubas.
Yes,
How about the Igbos, the Shekis, the Jos?
Who?
No, I'm asking questions. I said, I mean, Niger Delta, the Igbos, I'm just asking questions. The Igbos, Niger Delta, the Jos, are they not benefiting from Nigeria?
But President became president by chance. As Senate president, if not by rotation, if not by based on merit, if he become president, now Senate president, Senate Jonathan become president. It was accident. Now I'm considering Yar'Adua die. And look at ever since Jonathan died now.
Yar'Adua died.
Sorry, pardon me. Ever since Yar'Adua died, no Ijaw or South man go become president again for life.
Jesus Christ.
Till Jesus Christ come back. It's not you can't say that. That is the issue on ground now. That the Fulani man, look how the Fulani now are doing. I say that after power comes back to them, nothing like zoning again.
Oh, Fulani are saying no more zoning.
Look at the BBC interview. Look at the BBC Hausa. That after that, if they get power, come to 27, turn the fire zoning. It is now in what open play, saying that they have the majority. No more zoning. They are just saying it because Tinubu is showing them shaking. And now they are coming and say that by 2027, thank God that zoning is not even in the constitution. That zoning is a gentleman agreement. But now anything that is not in the constitution will not be followed.
Then let's close with this. How then can an Igbo man become president in Nigeria?
That is me. It's a really one. Igbo man would not become president because Igbo man has always had this person that he is not in Nigeria. He is not part of the system. Obi became so popular, but me and you know that Obi was deceiving himself. Me and you know it. Obi carry Obi 100 times again to face Tinubu, or carry the list on popular Fulani man to come and contest against Obi. That guy for Fulani extraction would emerge because Nigeria as a country has been structured to fail.
Oh, Nigeria was structured to fail.
He say you no know what to make you British carry power give the nuts carry power give Fulani. Was Nigeria structured to good? Look at look at, can you compare the 60s till date? A contraption with over Nigeria is claims to be 64 years of age now. Am I correct? 64 years of age. A country with no direction. A country with no focus. A country that the people are not working helplessly. Look at me. Look at, carry camera and show them. People they work out like we're at 64 years. Now they are still waiting for government to come and commission road. South Africa stopped constructing road in 2002. Anything that has to do with road, what they are doing now is just maintenance. A governor will construct roads and call the Oba, call the chief, call everybody to come and sit and then commission road. Now, but we cannot thrive in such a system. Development cannot come in.
Okay.
If at this stage of our life, now we are still going back and forth.
Thank you so much for coming. I don't know if Mr. Ani will be around, but I don't know, maybe he's going somewhere. And let me have, two of you know, let me have two of you together. Let me have Pastor, because our camera is having this. Good morning to the both of you, sirs.
Good morning, Mr. Redwan. We thank you for your faithfulness and the justice you do make. We appreciate you too much because even whenever somebody give us something, that thing will come directly to us. We thank you for that. And I greet Mr. Ukwoji, I greet Mr. Tunde Okafor, Mr. Omo Odua, Mr. Aike, and
All
Queen
of them.
Ogba, all our viewers, may the Lord Almighty bless you in Jesus' name.
Okay, you're into too. Let me before we start.
I'm here to say thanks to every one of you for standing by the fleet, and God will keep blessing you. God will keep blessing your generation to come. If I start mentioning name, counting names, I will not leave here. So everybody that's been there for us in this platform, we thank you. God will mercy will always be on you anywhere you are. Thank
Now
you very
let's start. Okay, let me start from you since the mic is with you here. Mr. David was saying something. You seem to disagree at the background that Nigeria is not one in that aspect. That there's no unity. Do you think that there's unity in Nigeria?
No, what I disagree at was it was saying it was Hausa, Fulani, and Yoruba that have been enjoying the country. But I said I disagree with that because in the 60s, in the 60s, prior to the Civil War, the Yoruba has no connection with the government then. Awolowo just stood as a one-man mopo. Then, to form his government, that National Unity Party, and the people that enjoyed that regime, we know them, and when crisis came up, they had to turn to enemies. So I just trying to correct what this man was saying, which is
Mr. David.
David. So we need to always be balancing issue around there. So that's just me. I think, the way it is now, we are not one truly. We are not meant to be one. It was the, early independence, the enaurer of this world clamored for, We not ought to be one. I think we will have even stayed a bit for the colonial to get us more matured before we can now go our separate way. As it is now, we have a diversity of culture, diversity of religion, diversity of anything you can say in Nigeria. We are not together on one. We are not on one page. So to me, we are just a pretender that we are pretending, and we all now realize that the elbow is going. The handshake is going above the elbow from one particular region, sending that handshake above the elbow to other regions, the other southern region. So as it is now, we need now to sit down and see which way out we want to live, because you cannot trying one things that is not working, and you start turning around on it. This thing is not working, and I think such person may be regarded as a madman, sort of. Permit me to say that.
But I'm coming, so to interrupt you. Your president, our president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, has been accused of favoring the Yorubas only in his government, like the same way Muhammadu Buhari did the other time. What are your opinions? Do you think that is it justified in bringing majorly Yoruba people to the government, or then those allegations are not true? What are your opinions?
You see, what I know is that is part of what we're saying. Once a government comes into power, right? Nevertheless, I will not disagree with what they're saying. It's always like that, successive. It's always like that. When Shagari, let me even start from Shagari. Shagari regime, it was Shagari and Ekweme, right? The major position, Shagari gave it to his own kingmen, and Ekweme to help his kingmen too when they were in power. Yoruba was opposition. Then MPN. They were in MPN, Yoruba was UPN. So it's a norm. Anybody that is crying foul this time around, that is why we say the country is not one of diversity of ethnic, on diversity of religion, and on diversity of all diversity you can talk of. So except we are fooling ourselves, and we've been fooling ourselves for a while. You can fool yourself for a while, but you cannot fool yourself forever. So it's the backlash that is coming now, that the reality are now dying on every one of us. The president that is on seat then in the what's it called in the Abuja there is on all seats. He's sitting on all seats, and you could remember when Jonathan too left the seat, then a journalist came up that there is a demon in Aso Rock. And that demon, once somebody told you that there's a demon, I'm talking of Ruben Abati, that there's a demon now in Aso Rock, we have to have grabbed a message from that statement.
I'm sorry to cut you short, so I can have him.
Yes.
That demon, no, you stay. That demon did not stop Obasanjo from appointing people from different zones in Nigeria. The demon did not stop Yar'Adua, the same thing. Did not stop Jonathan. People are saying, and that's the opinion of most Nigerians, that this appointment, Buhari's appointment, started from Muhammadu Buhari. Yeah. Then because let me go back to history. People said that when Buhari took power as a military president, then Ekwueme was the vice, Shagari was the president. Now, according to history, what we read, he imprisoned Ekwueme and he left Shagari. Don't you think that this thing started from the APC?
So you have deviated from what we're saying in the sense that you said the president puts more of his kin men into governance, and I want to correct that mistakes. The Jesus post that carried every budget most is the minister for works and works, yes, which Umayin is occupying. And same president that you're saying, it's not all about number one, you have to your highlight that can trust you, because the way Nigeria is now, you could see the game they play for Jonathan when he put all people that nevertheless he did a bit of that too. He did a bit of that, and I can tell you during that time too, there was a prominent man that was former Senate president that was telling Jonathan wanted to give the Yoruba did not vote. I will tell you, the Yoruba did not get Jonathan did not get much bulk of votes from Yoruba land there, that from the southwest generally, because they've divided the vote between PDP and ACN then. And I can tell you that really affected Yoruba, in which when it was the turn of the slots of the speakership, in which they give to Tamboa, which is supposed to come to the Yoruba, the southwest.
It was the Yorubas who betrayed themselves.
It was because the woman, Jonathan, the Jonathan was presenting a woman to go and lead the House of Rep, and they are telling Jonathan that a woman. Do you know what they did to Ete? Do you know what they did to Ete during the first what's it called, democratic space we have? Do you know what they did to Ete then? And since then they said they don't want a woman, but Jonathan insisted on that woman from Ibadan. The Northerners, they can never bow to any woman, because their woman always in the kitchen, their woman is always in the house taking care of home. So they can never bow to any woman as a leader. So that was what caused the issues, and Yoruba was marginalized then. You take it or leave it.
Yoruba was marginalized under Jonathan?
Definitely, yes, I can tell you, because one man singularly said these people did not vote for you. So I'm telling you the reality I saw, and I have to tell you. So it has been like that. Even if an Igbo man get there, same thing, it will favor his people. If a Yoruba man get there, it will favor his people. You can remember the deals the Niger Delta people get. They had it so good when Jonathan was on throne, mining the pipe, mining the everything. It's just always like that, except we want to be economical with the truth. That is why we are saying the system we are practicing is not working. Let everybody has his space to itself.
So let me stay. Mr. Asa, good morning.
Good morning.
Now, I'm looking at the fact that he's saying that under Jonathan, it favors particular set of people. Under Jonathan, particular set of people. But now, let's look at the fact that somebody is saying on the comment section, you cannot say there's one Nigeria if there are no seaports and no airports in the eastern part of Nigeria. What are your opinion about that?
What the person saying is correct. You cannot say there is one Nigeria when one particular side of Nigeria is marginalized. And those people have been crying marginalization, marginalization. People are bringing different reasons and different speech. That doesn't solve the problem. It doesn't solve the matter. So, if you see the system, let me talk particularly about Easterners. The system where Nigeria push Easterners, it is the same thing that France was doing to the people they colonized. There was a time, if you are a country colonized by France, if you import your car from China, that car will reach France first. When the car will reach France, they will put it in a warehouse, and after some weeks, you will come and pay charges before the car will go to your country. That is why when a car was sold in Nigeria, 2 million, if you go to any French-speaking country, the same car will be 7 million. And it is the same system in Nigeria. Imagine how many miles away, if you have businessmen that are in the East, will come to Apapa to discharge their goods. They will come to Apapa, from East to Apapa. Count how many miles away. Count the expenses that you will make. And those people have been crying, we want our own seaport. And you say we are united. There is no seaport since they have been crying. So I want to say something. This unity of the 10, everybody have seen it clearly that it doesn't work. Let us stop fooling ourselves. Sometimes I will say, let us stop fooling ourselves. Unity doesn't work. Is unity working when Fulani want to claim Yoruba land? They will pass through the bush and start to kill their fellow citizens, Yoruba. What do you want? They will pass through the bush. They will start to kill their fellow citizens in Igbo land. What do you want? A Yoruba man in Hausa until today, we shouldn't fool ourselves. When he reach in Hausa land, he's a stranger there. They will be calling him a stranger. When time of killing come, they will kill him too, even if he's worshiping in the same mosque with them. My landlord, my former landlord, run from north. He was a good Muslim. But when they started to kill, they say Yoruba Muslims are not really Muslim. They wanted to kill him. He ran for his life. The same mosque, the same country, in the name of we are united. If there is really unity, why should there be that war always? Go in the north now. Boko Haram since how many years? New terrorists since how many years? Killing every day in the name of unity. Which war are we fighting? The unity in really sense of it doesn't work at all. I think if Yoruba governors were unite to defend their land, they would have united to defend their land against strangers that want to invade their land, not against their fellow citizens. The unity doesn't work at all. I was not supporting President Bola Tinubu before, but I started to support him for one thing. I think that he knows that unity doesn't work. And if he knows it, I think he should do something. See what Northerners are saying today, that after President Bola made Tinubu, there will be nothing like zoning again. They are the majority, born for rule. They will continue to rule. Imagine if after Bola made Tinubu, power go to North. I'm telling you, they will swallow the country totally. All of us, all of you will be urinating in your trouser. The killing of Fulani will be more than ever. Claiming land, ranch that they want to build by force, they will build it everywhere. Nobody will have a say. Okay, let me tell you something. We are saying now that Tinubu is appointing Yoruba, only Yoruba. Northerners are saying everything. What's happened in the time of Buhari? Nobody was saying anything. And then he didn't care. He don't want to know who is who. He kept on, as he was on power, His brother were kill, his brothers were killing from bush to bush, torturing Nigeria, adopting Nigerians, kidnapping Nigerians, raping small girls of 13 years, adopting them as a wife. And we keep on saying unity. I think that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu should be wise. All this thing that he is doing, if he finish to do everything and he neglect wisdom, and this country is captured again, I'm telling you, all of you, Igbo, Yoruba, Hausa, what will happen to you?
So let's talk about, this is my last for the both of you. Vanguard headline, it says, ex-generals, commanders allege NGOs, others are aiding terrorists. That's what ex-generals and commanders are saying. That's why Boko Haram and Bandits are thriving. Do you agree with them that there are some NGOs that may be aiding this Boko Haram and all these bandits?
My brother, the thing is clear. It's clear. Our fellow citizen leaders are sponsoring Boko Haram. They are into it. Even many people inside this government are sponsoring Boko Haram. You can't tell me that Nigeria has become a jungle, no man's land, where people can come from Niger, from Chad, from everywhere, and start to invade Nigeria and kill everybody. And soldiers cannot do anything. Even when soldiers plan to attack them, they will lay ambush on their way. Before the soldiers will get there, they will kill everybody. So you can't tell me it is in our, excuse me, I'm an Igbo man. Igbo people used to say, oke no lo, gwara oke no here, say anu no ngega, which means the rat in the house it is the rat in the house that he told the rat outside the house that there is meat inside the house. You understand? So in a way, it is the rat, the home rat, that used to invite the outside rat. So it is what is happening in Nigeria. It is those who are even into power, who know Nigeria well, who know even where you should park to attack Nigeria. See now, all of them are coming from the north. From north to Yoruba land, from Yoruba land to Igbo land. And we just fold our hand. Everything is happening. You know, we Nigerians, let me tell you, if something has never reached our nose, if water have never reached our nose, we will not accept that we are drowning until when water reach our nose. So when it is happening to others, other Nigerians will say, leave them. It doesn't matter. They don't care. When it is happening to others, until when it will reach at your own door. Okay. Those people are coming powerfully. So, let me help you again. Yes. It is people inside the government, inside this government and outside, and including all those people who know Nigeria well. They are the people that are attached to those terrorists.
Okay. Now, somebody said that, Mazi, thank you. You have destroyed Kunle with empirical facts and truth. That's his opinion. Mr. David Okafor said that Nigeria is not working and can never work. Mr. Kunle is wrong to say that women from the north are stay-at-home women. That's according to Mr. Slay's song. Mr. Kunle should know that, according to Mr. David Okafor, saying that the only minister that David Umar is the only minister, maybe the only performing minister, big minister. Victor Agile said Jonathan marginalized the Yorubas. Mr. Abu is saying, good morning, Mr. Abu said that Kunle is not truth. Mr. Petroleum and Finance is very critical in Nigerian politics. Meanwhile, Southeastern have only 5 scores, while Ogun State have 3 portfolios. Okay. You can go, sir. Yes. Let me have Mr. Kunle as I'm closing. But if you are watching, I'm coming. The other people behind, I have Evangelist Benjamin Sinachi, and I have Pastor Matthew. No, I have Evangelist Ben. I have Mr. Olajide. Then I have yes, and I have Mr. Pastor Matthew as my last speakers today. Okay. As you are watching, the best way to support us is to keep on liking as you are like people are coming in, and then share. Don't comment, let's have conversation. We still have like 30 minutes for Mr. Kunle. No, Mr. Kunle like 1 minute, but Mr. Olajide, Pastor Benjamin Sinachi, and then Pastor Martino, continue talking. I have 1 moment for him. Mr. Kunle, your Bible are saying that we are going to defend our land against invasion of Fulani. I'm talking about the bandits, Boko and the Iswap. Stakeholders meeting we had yesterday. What are your opinions? Do you think that Yoruba people are now ready against this Fulani onslaught in Yoruba land?
They have to be ready, and we are always ready. And I can say that is the madness, part of the madness of the issues we're having in Nigeria now. And that is why I'm telling you now, as it is, the president with his agenda, which me I'm looking at, that he wants to balance every, region for everybody to be equal. There is a Southeast Development Commission, a developmental commission, in which he has gone to set up in the Southeast now, and the 2 states is coming up. So Southeast has been marginalized. Let's accept that. And the successive government, even the son of the Southeast, could not even fix it. So this man came now, he said, let me balance, because every one of them, they are fearing that they are ending. There's a short time, they are getting hold, and you will go and account for the bad things you do on hearts. I think that is what everybody should be looking at now. And as it is now, let's balance all the regions, everybody on equal stage, so that we can now say enough is enough. This country cannot be won. Let us work out on our different way and go regional. And if you start saying this, Fulani is coming today, Fulani is coming tomorrow, I can't have a region, and that Fulani knows that before he even enter my region, it must be a process. So, but it's a dumping region to us now. Southwest is a dumping region in which criminals like Fulani always perpetrated. Even that's Ogun State alone is where the den of crime. Once they come from there, that's your state. And you have to create awareness to the leaders, even to have an engagement with the leader constructively, because they are allowing them in their houses very well. And Ibadan too, we've been crying out on the, Governor Makinde, Sheyi Makinde. There's a border, the Arapan border, that is linked to, So the president, let him get the job he wants to do done, at least for the liberation, if not for me, for the liberation of my generation to come. Then definitely my children are on ground. That is what I'm working after for. Okay. Not about one, this, one, that. Okay. Safety of my life and my children.
Evangelist Benjamin Eze Sinachi. Good morning, Evangelist Benjamin Eze Sinachi. Let me have him this morning. It's his turn. You are supposed to be the second person, but you are. So, good morning, Evangelist Benjamin Eze Sinachi.
Good morning, sir.
This morning, the Biafran, like you call yourself.
The Biafran evangelist.
But wait, before you start talking.
Okay.
All of our viewers, you are the MVPs on this platform. You are the reason why we are here. Let me say a very, very big apologies. You're talking about the camera, yes. It's not the camera, it is the network. Obviously, we even started in the morning. You had to end it abruptly. But because of you, you have to find a way to come on here. The network is not good. I don't want to mention any name here. Network has been very, very bad since yesterday. Coupled with the fact that there is no light in this area for like these 2 days. So, all of our viewers, please, thanks for understanding. Thanks for always watching us. We must say very, very big apologies to you. The network is not good. It's not from our hand here. It's for the network providers. So God bless you for watching, and we appreciate you. Evangelist Ben, let's start this morning again. Do you believe in one Nigeria? Let's start from there.
No. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, wherever you are watching us from. I want to use this opportunity to appreciate you all our viewers in the diaspora. Kinjo Ogba, Ukwoji, Omodua, and Oga Ike, and the rest. May God bless you all. It shall be well with us all this year in Jesus' name. I don't believe in one Nigeria.
Why you don't believe in one?
And why I don't believe in one Nigeria is because the equity is not there. And in our heart, we have been living a life of deceit in a way that so far you come the ashes of the East, you will be treated as if you are not human. And any matter that matters to you that you are involved, the way it will be approached will be in a different form. I speak from experience. I could remember before I finally surrendered under by fire by force hand of God, that both even my house have to got burnt, everything I had, in the name that I don't want to do the work of God. When I was running business, whenever a local government or this local government come, the money that they give to us, that are the Igbos, is always different. The money that they give to other tribes. You understand? And all these things I've been playing. And several occasions I've met them and I asked them, why all this? Why all this? Then, and that is, by the way, I want to just what recently played here in Lagos and in Nigeria 2 years ago, because we are already in 2025. 2 years ago during the election. You understand me? If you are an Igbo, thou shalt not vote. They break bottle, they break everything, and they're against Igbo. You understand me? And because all of us will say we are one Nigeria, why is it that they say Igbos should go to their place and cast their vote? Do I have to travel to East to go and cast a vote?
When you are paying tax here.
When I'm paying tax here, I'm paying my dues here, and I am living in Lagos. And let me tell you, let's assume I travel to another country. This is my 28 years in Lagos. Am I not due to have my citizenship, my dual citizenship in this place? I have that right. By what? By centralization, according to the law. You understand me? But look at the way, and say we are one Nigeria. And during that time, the Igbo people business at Alaba, we are being set on fire. Many of them have been vandalized, many shops. And MC Oluomo have been making some series of speeches, which everybody was hearing it. But when one man, are you getting it from Igbo, one chief that is an Igbo man, said, he made a statement, and that statement was, if our goods, properties here in Lagos, in the market, is not going to be protected, because in Lagos we have police, we have other security personnel, will not be protected, then we will let us go to East and bring ECN or some persons to come and do what? And secure our property here in Lagos. What happened? Immediately Sowolu sent message. They went and arrested the man, and they throw him inside cell, and they begin to charge him unnecessarily. But MC Oluomo have been maltreating, acting, breaking bottle, beating people up, saying all manner of things. Nothing happened to him. So what makes us to be one?
But there's a message from Bola Ahmed Tinubu this morning. He says, shun violence and promote unity. What that message from President, how does that come to you, sir?
Now, shun violence and promote
That's
what?
on the Nation newspaper. He said, Tinubu to Nigerians, shun violence and then promote unity. Nation newspaper.
Now, shun violence and promote unity. Let the Mr. President start from himself. Let him shun that verb. Let me tell you this. The Lagos state that the touts dominate today and having upper hand today was caused by Mr. President himself. He empowered them and he used them. Yes. So if he should shun violence, let him be the one to start it. I could remember during the tenure of Jonathan, because he was called Ebere Jonathan Azikiwe, and he came from the eastern part. No, Omoibo. How did they treat Jonathan's tenure? I'm talking to Mr. President himself. How did he manage Jonathan regime? He made sure that he messed up that regime. He made sure that he crippled the image and that tenure to paint Jonathan bad. Are you getting it? So now he's talking of why not start it? If actually we are pursuing unity or we are one. Why did they collide to do that? Why must he be part of it? And today he's telling us unity. Unity, nothing like unity in Nigeria. And let me tell you this. The only unity that can play is me and you that are here. We choose to love ourselves Mr. Ridwan, are you hearing me? It's only between, but when you are talking about that their government statement, I don't take it and I don't believe it. Because whatsoever that comes from the east, they always go against it. You are talking about unity. What is Mazen Namdekano still doing in DSS? And Igbo is still free.
So let me do this in just 3 minutes now. I'm looking at your time. One of our viewers said that there's this Miss Ngozi Orabueze. Yes. This Biafran something.
Okay.
Somebody said that the person said that Ngozi Orabueze is a Fulani agent, that she's working for Nigeria. She has no interest of the Biafrans at heart. This is a question. What is your opinion about that? That Dr. Ngozi Orabueze is not a real freedom fighter, but she's working for the Nigerian government.
My beloved brother, all these ones are Nigeria, are the people that Nigeria send. The person saying this is not genuinely from Biafra. Who told you that Ngozi Orabueze is speaking for Nigeria? Ngozi Orabueze that is speaking for Nigeria, the same woman is fighting to make sure that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is being released. He is the one tabling the case and meeting people with the other diaspora. Last time they said Ogen Kere too. When Ogen Kere was with Simon Ekpan, what did they call them? They call Ogen Kere as the people that Nigeria are using. They are working for Nigeria. They are this, they are there. They say that we are a country, that we are a country in exile, internet country. That is what they called Ogen Kere and others. Now, they are now saying Ngozi Orabueze. The people saying that are those ones that Nigeria, from the Nigerian politicians, Igbo Fulanese, which they impose on us. People, number one, who oppose on them, Peter Mba.
What do you mean by Igbo Fulanese?
They are Igbo Fulanese now. We have Igbo Fulanese. Don't you know? Those ones that are working for Fulanese, they are slaves to Fulanese. They are called Igbo Fulanese.
Now, finally, if I let you go, do you agree with Dr. Okoji, who says that Dr. Okoji said that our problem, he said our problem in the Southeast are our own politicians.
Yes.
They don't know how to play Nigerian politics. Do you agree with Dr. Okoji that?
I agree with him. The Nigerian, that's why I call them the Igbo Fulanese. You understand? Not that they don't, they are serving their master.
Who are the masters?
Their masters are the Fulanese. They are serving their masters. So these are the people, and that is why, look at what played in Imo State. Did the whole post of them actually won election 2019? No. He was fourth position. And the woman who judged the case and declared her winner under Buhari, because Buhari imposed him on East, and they bribed the woman.
But Obus Odima won the election.
In the second tenor, in this second tenor, did you cast vote? They did not cast vote, they did not give him vote. The one that they did not give, which everybody saw, the people put their vote and they elected their choice. They used power of incumbency, carry hope of them, because their intention was to build an IDP camp in Imo State and use it to bring the Fulanese, to plant Fulanese in Imo State and use that Imo State as their Aziz place to capture the East, the Easterners. You understand me? That have been there. You know the promises agreement that they reached with the Opus of them. If not for God, Chuko Kikabiama, that have been supporting us, helping us, by now, you will not see any Igbo man speaking in Imo State.
Okay. So you can go now, but thank you so much. I'm looking at 10 minutes for everybody. The time, because I still have Pastor Matthew here as my last speaker this morning.
Good morning, Mr. Rilman. And I say thank you.
Good morning, sir.
I'm Mr. Oji Olajide, and I'm saying good morning to all our viewers across the world. You are welcome to Flip TV. You are welcome to Flip TV channel.
So now let's start from the fact that Yoruba stakeholders are meeting, and they said Fulani invasion, I'm talking about the bandits, the Boko Haram and the Iswap invasion will be resisted. That news is from the Nigerian Tribune. How does that news come to you?
That's the normal thing. Because if Yorubas are all over part of Nigeria, Hausa Fulani are also all over part of Nigeria, Igbos are also part of Nigeria doing their legitimate businesses, not breaking law and order of where they are existing, where they are residing, where they are. They are doing their legitimate business and making their money, making money, from legitimate business they are doing. But the agenda of some people is different from that. Coming to do legitimate business and live peacefully with the people whom they have come to meet on their land. But their own agenda is different from that. Their own agenda is to dislodge people, drive people away from their indigenous land and take over. So their own agenda is not to come and do their businesses. Igbo are all over Nigeria. They are all over part of the country. Yorubas are also all over part of the country. Those are also planning to other tribes too. They are all part of the country. They are doing their legitimate businesses and making their money. You get my point? They don't cause skirmishes and security breakdown and another on where they are. But this set of people, their own agenda is totally different. Their own agenda is to come and occupy, dislodge, and eliminate the indigenous owner of the land and take over and conquer the land as they have done in Amsterdam, where they have done that successfully, and they impose leadership on the emir. So the same ideology wants to extend to Yoruba land. So but they forgot that they have launched this war before. Let them go back to 1840 to 1842. This Fulani, proponents, adherents, they've learned this war before. They were roundly defeated. So if they are coming, if they could not achieve under their Fulani president, who use every means to secure Nigeria for them, to conquer Nigeria for them, once he said, then they will succeed this time around. So the information rapidly has been given out by Yoruba leaders that they will defend their land is what's coming. It's what celebration. It's a celebration that wants to be appreciated. Every individual has where God placed them. Every individual has where God placed them in Nigeria. Igbo has where they are placed. Yoruba has where they are placed in Nigeria. Also, Fulani, Tiv, Ijukun, Ijo. Everybody has where the indigenous place in Nigeria. Nobody should try and go and dislodge another person from there. But you can come and live, do your business, make your money, better your life, for your life and family. But not to say, we want to dislodge the indigenous ownership, indigenous owner of that where God placed them. If you are doing that, it's an evil and you will be defeated. See, outside Fulani, Iswap, or whatever they are, Fulani, or whatever name they are called, they will see the resilience of Yoruba people when it comes to the defending of their land.
Alaafin Owode Punch is saying, reverse appointment in 30 days. Kingmakers are telling Governor Seyi Makinde. What are your opinions about that? That appointment of the new Alaafin should be reversed by Governor Seyi Makinde. What are your opinions?
See, the British government that amalgamated Nigerians together, they have put national rulers under political leadership. And so it has been. Even traditional rulers, they may have fought for their emancipation from political leadership, from being under political leaders. They'll be enjoying it. They collect money, salary from government of their state, political appointed, political leader of their state. So it's what they've been enjoying, they've been living on. They don't have the guts to come and say, we want to now turn around. Why is not favoring them? They have been beneficiary of the political largesse, political blessings, political goodness that be coming from political leaders. So since they could not resist, how come where would they get their bonus come and do that time? They should just know that they have been put under political leadership and they should just accept it like that, because they be the same them that be collect salary for the politicians. So how come they will not say they announce the decision when the decision is not favoring them now? So they will be put under political leaders. So except until they want to now realize that they have to fight and bring themselves out of it. But otherwise, whatever decision political leaders are taking over them, so it will be. So
Tinubu to Nigerians, I look at my time. Tinubu to Nigerians shun violence and promote unity. Do you believe that Nigeria is a truly united country? He's telling Nigeria that no more violence, but let us have a united nation as a country. But in your own opinion, is Nigeria truly a united country?
Nigeria is not a united country. It's never a country. Because some section of this country believe in their allegiance to their fellow brothers outside the country. You will hear Fulani men telling us that they believe more Fulani of other nations, of Niger, of Chad, of Mali, of Burkina Faso, than their fellow Nigerians, Yoruba, Igbo, Ebik, Ibibio, Ijo. And so they will bring their people to come and sway their rank, their population against the South. So, and their ideology of expanding their region to capture the rest, it shows they don't have love for their fellow Nigerians, whom they are together as the same region of the same country. So and then the agenda of that, they must be the ones to be dominating, ruling over the rest. That shows they don't have equality, fairness, and justice in their hearts, in their mind.
There's a lot of talk which say that this Tinubu's appointment seems to favor only the Yorubas. That others seems not to be part of the larger appointment. What are your opinions that maybe Tinubu is been following Buhari's step in his appointment?
That is not true. Check the list of ministers of President Bola Tinubu. I think they have about 45 or 46 ministers. And all the ministers are Yoruba people.
I know about top ministries.
I don't know what you mean by top ministries. Which ministry is top? Which ministry is less? Top ministry, tell me less ministry. Are you telling me Minister of Education is important than Minister of Health? Are you telling me Minister of Works is important than Minister of Foreign Affairs? Are you telling me Minister of Economy is, every ministry is important. Every department of office of government is important. And so whoever is put there, based on capacity and discretion and prerogative of Mr. President, so be it. He has prerogative of who to appoint and where to place them. Whoever he must have appointed and placed, wherever he put them, is his prerogative. It's his own discretion. He has no apology to anybody. So if they can tell me the old minister in government are Yoruba people, then they will have a point. But if the old minister in government of Tinubu are not Yoruba, they are of other ethnic. Is the minister of agriculture is a Yoruba man? Is the minister of works is a Yoruba man? Minister of health is a Yoruba man.
By tomorrow, I'll bring a comprehensive list and then.
So
now, let's go to the last.
So that's not a point.
Last topic, because you have less than 1 minute. Why I won't help Tinubu government? Emir Sanusi is saying that's on the front page of Daily Trust this morning. What are your opinions? Emir Sanusi is saying it's not going to help Tinubu government. Says President Tinubu lacks credible team. Presidency keeps mum. They're not talking on anything. What are your opinions?
Let Sanusi keep his mouth shut. Let Emir Sanusi should keep his mouth shut. You know that he was deposed. Let him know that he was deposed. He was reinstated by the same loyalists. You should know that he was deposed by the chairman of APC, APC chairman, when he was governor of Kano State. Ganduje. And it was Tinubu government that reinstated him back to office. So if you say he's not going to help Tinubu in his government.
The new governor of Kano is themselves, not Tinubu government. The governor of Kano, who was NNPP candidate. That
okay. Let Sanusi keep his mouth shut. Let him man the traditional stool that he has been appointed to man. He's a traditionalist. Let him the traditional area is meant to govern. Let him center his opinion activities upon that. Let him leave political matter. He's not a politician. He's a traditionalist. Man the traditional stool you are given to handle. Leave political matters. You are not a politician. You are a political appointee. What is your problem with saying you want to advance? As Tinubu sought for advice in the first place, as he sought for advice, it's your discretion to have advice. And if you are not offering any advice, keep your mouth shut. Don't give us distraction. So he's not nobody. Is he genuinely better than Tinubu in terms of express and everything? So you should just mind is the traditional rule that will be put to handle, and not threaten anybody. Tinubu does not seek for advice, seek for opinion, advice on governance on anything. So let him man the traditional rule that he has been given to man, and stop creating place to the gallery. Nobody's asking for him to do that. So that's I would tell Emir Sanusi. He's not Tinubu has more than require people than require what it takes to run the government within. And he has appointed them and he has many lists yet to be appointed. So let him offer his advice to run his political domain where he has been put to handle. So that's what I will have from Emir Sanusi.
Okay, thank you so much for coming. Good morning, sir. Let me have Pastor Matthew with my last speaker this morning. Pastor Matthew Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Pastor Matthew, let's start from President Ahmed Tinubu's statement, which says that Nigerians, you must be united, shun violence. Do you think that this word will come to Nigerians as something of hope? The President is asking Nigerians, you must be united and shun violence, according to the Nation newspaper. Shun violence, promote unity. Tinubu is saying that. What are your opinions?
It's not by fiat you achieve that. It's not by just presidential speech you use to achieve that. You look at what are those factors that make Nigeria disunited. What are those things that polarize Nigeria? To be quite honest with you, in the mind of the average Igbo man, he's not a Nigerian.
An average Igbo man is not in Nigeria.
I say in the mind of average Igbo man, he's not a Nigerian. A good number of Yorubas believe what Sunday Boy is doing, believe that they need Oduduwa nation. Let us go and visit the foundation. The constitution we are using currently was forced on us by the military. So if you want everybody to sign on to the project called Nigeria, let us have a people's-oriented constitution. The attempt to have one during that confab didn't see the light of the day. So the fact is, it is not about the president saying it. You cannot achieve it through mere statements. You can only achieve such through conversation, roundtable dialogue, bringing everybody on board. And if you want to achieve such, the lives of Nnamdi Kanu must be released from detention. The lives of Sunday Igboho opinion must be taken into consideration. And Nnamdi Kanu's opinion must be taken into consideration. Because the problem we're having in the country is that people who are raising issue of marginalization, who are raising issue of secession, the government, instead of addressing it, is using brute force, handling, arresting, intimidation, and prosecution, which have not helped the situation. So, to answer the question directly, the president needs to engage the people.